Man, look, let me move that out the way. What Dizaster does on this stage, a lot of people like to go back and forth about Dizaster's place in this broad scale of the BRC, right? Dizaster brings something to the BRC that is unique, very unique. I feel like. Now, I'm gonna start this off, and you gonna think I'm hating on Dizaster, but I'm not hating on Dizaster. What I'm doing is basically I'm gonna point out what I think Dizaster's weaknesses are, and what I think Dizaster's strengths are. What I would say is a weakness of Dizaster is I think his mind, Dizaster's mind it's like a Tasmanian devil, meaning he knows exactly what he's gonna say, but his mind works faster than his mouth sometimes. And I know everybody who's watched Dizaster has seen this. He starts to go on a tangent. When he just going, it's a multi-syllabic tantrum, and the shit is fire when he executes it. But one of his weaknesses, I think, it's like almost like his mind works faster than his mouth, and he just gets a little tired sometimes, which it happens to everybody. Every battle rapper, they say one word, they skip back 2 words and continue. But whenever you're doing this pattern that's just when you're doing that and then you fuck up on one little syllable, it just looks bad. I've seen it to where, and then he does this thing where he's like, like I don't know. It's like he has to catch his breath. I think the catching his breath is, I don't know if it's an act or I don't think it's an act. Nah, scratch that. I don't think it's an act. It's just the way he raps sometimes. For the person who may like someone like a Calico, he does a lot of multi-syllabs, or like a Verb who does a lot of multi-syllabs, but it's more structured. For people who like that structure and they watch Dizaster, they're going to be like, oh, he lost that battle. But they're not taking it to account. Imagine Goods versus Dizaster. 3-minute rounds. Dizaster is going to say 1,000,000 words in that 3 minutes, and Goods is going to say 500. And it's just a way that someone constructs their shit. The pacing, the timing of Dizaster, I think it's his gift, and I think it's his curse at times. But I would not want him to ever change any of that, because what I listed as a strength is actually what makes me like his originality, because I don't see it. When you see that, there's no one you can say Dizaster sounds like. And I think one of the reason being is because he comes from that era. He is from that cloth, battle rap cloth. That is Dizaster. So this is a time when you go back and think about rappers, battle rappers of a certain era, where a Big T didn't rap like O-Red, didn't rap like Suge, didn't rap like Surf, and they're all from this area. A-Verb didn't rap like Hitman, didn't rap like B-Magic. Calico didn't rap like JC, didn't rap like Ill Will. This was an era when this was going on, and you had to have some of that originality. So that's why I salute what Diz does in this culture and has done for this culture, and that's why he will be on that Mount Rushmore, man. When it's all said and done, Diz will be on that Mount Rushmore. And I'm going to leave it at that, man. What?